Hi, everybody. How is everything going? I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's had a good week. I'm happy to be here on Fridays. We know the schedule is unusual now because I don't know which weeks I'll be working, and then I don't know which weeks I will not be working. So everything is up in the air. I see we got 2 people. So today we could choose from Magical Beauty's coloring book. And this is the picture that I wanted to possibly do today. We could do one of these, or we could do a picture in Love Letter by Momo Girl. So 1 would be Magical Beauties, 2 would be Momo Girl, or we could do this girl from Ethno Spirit. Hi, Sheila. You know what? I think I have another book that we could work from today. That's what. Thought I had brought it up, but I didn't bring it up. Hi, Kim. Or we could color from Angel book. Just looking for one that I wanted to. Or we could do Sheila's lovely book in blue. So we could do Sheila's book. We could choose Sheila Wilkes' Angel book. We could choose Christina McAllister's Magical Beauties. Hi, Kim. Love Letter by Momo Girl. Or this lovely lady in Ethno Spirit. So what shall we color today, everybody? Ethno? Momo Girl? Magical Beauties? Or the Angel book? Come on, guys. I need some help here deciding, or I'm gonna end up deciding. Why don't I see my blotters? They're already. Okay, guys. I've been actually busy working today. I didn't even realize what time it was today because I was busy filming videos, doing some flip throughs today. Yeah, this is a real thing, guys. I'm not going to be staying long because I. So we're going to do the Angel book today, huh? Okay, this ain't going to work unless I do this. We're going to do work on yours today, so. I think yours would be nice to work on today. So we're doing Miss Sheila's today. Hold on. Let me get the markers. I have lots and lots of markers to choose from. So as some of you know, I have some diamond paintings that needed to be worked on because I got like a whole bunch of them. And then every time I try to do the diamonds paintings, we always have a, I don't want to say problem with them, but so no, those are not my coated. Those are my Cali arts. Where are my Cali arts? Where are my coat bags? So I managed to get 2 diamond painting videos filmed. But every time I try to film them, so here, you know, you do beautiful work, Sheila. Your images and the finished ones would make a beautiful diamond painting. I'm just saying, you know. So yes, we have my Copics. We found my Copics after much looking for them. So I like working differently. So this is in blue. So she says blue. So we'll do the outfit in blue. I like blue. So what blue to do? Don't want it to be overpowering. So we will do Tahitian blue. So I did 2 diamond painting videos, and I'm finding that as I'm doing them, that it's a lot of work to actually do the kitting up of them. And what I mean by kitting up of them is actually, that's out. So we'll do holiday blue. Don't know why that doesn't. And yes, I have a blotter page beneath the page. Remember this, when you work with markers, this is always going to happen. We're not going to be on very long today because I have Girl Scout cookies that are going to be on sale at 3 o'clock. So we'll try and do this fast, but I also want to take my time doing it because I've been busy filming. A lot of videos. Last night I filmed a diamond painting video. Today I filmed another one. That diamond painting that I got from Diamond Art Club, which is the very first one that I bought from the club, Diamond Art Club. That's going to be at least 5 to 6 videos, at least, because my camera doesn't seem to like filming past 40-something minutes. Because after 40 minutes, well, diamond painting is not patterns. It's something so much different. I find it extremely relaxing to do diamond paintings. I also bought a diamond painting of my of a French bulldog, and as some of you know, I have a brother that I don't really see very often, but his French bulldog that he's had for the last few years, he's only, I think, 3 or 4 years old, the dog. He got about a year before his children were born, so the dog just passed away. There was no explanation as to what caused the dog to pass away. So I bought a French bulldog diamond paint. It hasn't arrived yet because it'll arrive after, they say, March, so I'm waiting on that. Oh, that's sad to see that a company's closing its doors down, but these things happen, you know, sometimes it's for the best. I'm not saying that closing doors down or people losing their jobs is a good thing. It's not a good thing. And, you know, a lot of you know that my mother right now is visiting my brother. So I got some time now. You know when you can tell your markers are really good alcohol markers? Because they have that odor to them. Now, those of you who don't know what I'm talking about know what I mean. There's an odor to markers. It's really a strong odor. Chamois. Oh, that's terrible feeling. So downstairs, I have all my diamond painting stuff in one kit. Now I bought this little container. It's not up here because it's downstairs where I'm filming the diamond painting series on Lover's Stroll. So I've already filmed the first 2 parts of it. It's going to be a long series, I think, because hopefully I can get it all done in the 20 days that my mother's not here. Copics have a smell, believe it or not. Good alcohol markers always have a smell, Sheila. Because that's how you know they're alcohol based, because they smell like alcohol. I'm not talking the crappy smell. Yes, Grace and her refills. I am a woman fills. Yes, Copics have smell. Good alcohol markers would. In my parcours. Have smell. Excuse me. Well, we get a wet one. This is why you always have a wet one. And of course, it has to be the last one I have. Always have a wet wipe. On you when you're doing Copic markers. Yeah, Copics are alcohol based. The ink is alcohol based too. You want your alcohol based markers to be juicy. You want your alcohol markers to be juicy. Mm-hmm. Well, the reason why I don't do it on camera is because it's messy. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not as easy as it looks. The thing is with this, I can do it on camera, but that is like, I've shown it before how you do it. So depends on the person and what they like to do with their markers. So like, oh, boom, boom, boom. So it's a messy process refilling your Copic sometimes. Certain colors like the red. My diamond painting thing, it's a weird thing because I got into it and then all of a sudden I'm like seeing things that I like about diamond painted. This is Ash Lavender. This is a lighter color. And they're selling Girl Scout cookies, so. I think people like myself like grayscale because it's less work to do the shaded, but also because the pictures just come out so much better. It's popping. Someone once said. So, and it's weird to have my mother not be here. You know, I love my mother dearly, but sometimes it's like, I can't work, I can't do this because you want me to do this, you want me to do that. You know, and people don't understand that. Lavender needs to be refilled too. I have my refills in a case, but I don't have all my Copic colors. Not all my Copic colors have. I don't have the refills for all my Copics because it's hard to buy them. Because they're not always. The problem with Copic markers, and a lot of you know this, is that a lot of the ink, the marker refill, and a lot of people don't know this, that they're handmade, and they take time. I've done flip throughs of them on my channel, Melissa, so. She has line art too. Here's the thing about markers. If you're going to use Copic markers on the cheaper paper, like this book, put a blotter page behind it. Sometimes they do if you put too much pressure. If you put too much pressure on Create Space paper or with anything, or any water medium, they can rip the paper. Keep that in mind. If you put too much water on it, it can buckle. Remember, everything can be buckled. Paper can buckle if you're not careful. It's like when they say, be careful with how much water you put on a book. You have to be careful what you put out in the book. Does anybody know where you could get a, there's a picture I want to do. The only thing is that because I don't know how to do dark skin, I need a tutorial on how to do Afro-Caribbean skin. Because there's a picture I want to do. But when I see the picture, it screams Afro-Caribbean person. And because I don't know how to do the skin, I'm kind of a little nervous on how to do it. Because I want to learn how to do it in pencils. Once I learn how to do it in pencils, then I can kind of figure out how to do it in marker. And this is ash lavender. Now, in some things, you're going to get this as pale blue light, purple light, color clear might. Thank you. I think Sammy might have a tutorial on it. Sammy has tutorials on everything. Color and chat with Sammy. And I did see the first episode of Outlander this season. I really enjoyed it. I still have not seen the new Harley Quinn episode. I only know how to work light to dark, Sheila. I never learned how to do it the other way. Ah. See, I'm not a conceptual learner. I'm a tactile learner. My father used to say there are two kinds of people who learn in this world. There are two kinds of learners in this world. The doers and the conceptual. The conceptual learners are the people who look at something and they know how to do it. Now, the learners, then there's the tactile learners, the learners who get it by actually doing it and working it. And once they understand that, once they understand how to do something, that's how they do. And I'm more of a tactile learner. I learn by doing. Conceptual worker for me was never my strong point. You know, in school, I always struggled with certain things. Math, thankfully, was never one of my problem areas because math is universal. And even Afro-Americans have different skin tones. Indians have different skin tones, dark, light, medium, tan. Yes, there's so many different beautiful people out there. This is a Cali art. This is Bud Green. When I think of blue and purple, I also think of green, purple, pink, red. And sometimes brown if need be. I think, you know, a lot of people think, oh, it's so easy to color in markers. But the truth is, markers can be just as wonderful and just as complicated as pencils. I'll be the first person to say that. I love pencils. I love coloring in different shades and things like that. Begonia pink. So I'm doing her nails. Hold on, let me look at that, Sheila. I have to look at that in a separate window. Let me look at that. Oh, those are beautiful paintings, Sheila. They really are. Those are stunning. See, but the thing with me is that I like to also do things. Here's hollyhock. Now, I love this color. I love blue, but I love my pinks, my purples. The only problem that I have with the Copics is there's not enough purples that they sell. The thing is, sometimes you lose track of time because you're busy coloring. I mean, you're busy filming. I find that because I've been busy filming and doing the diamond painting stuff, don't get me wrong, I'm finding it fun, but it's also a tremendous amount of work. My mother asked me for one thing, that I keep the house clean. I'm sorry, but I like pink flowers. I'm going to, no offense, Sheila, but I like to color things a certain way. Sometimes looking at people's pictures is really nice, but I don't want it to influence me unfairly. It's sometimes I have to, the other thing too to remember when you're coloring with Copics, and I've said this to a few people, that the color of the Copics is really, really fun, but it's a lot. Here's the thing, Sheila. I can be clean when I have to. My mother just doesn't like me because I do things on my own schedule. I don't do the things that she wants me to do them when I do them, because sometimes I may be working, I may be doing another task in the house. So I'm putting more. Okay, I just filled up 20 drops of the Copic. Hollycock is a brand new refill that I have. Having refills for your Copics is, I don't want to say a must, but for me it's a must because I use my Copics excessively. Hold on. I didn't shake this enough. The thing about comments and the thing with the way that YouTube is now being with everybody, I think it's really, really hard for people to understand the rules. I still don't understand all the rules the way that they've done this. Now, this is forest green. And I was saying to somebody, I love coloring, painting, and doing all the things that I'm doing. Right now, I'm being able to make videos, at least diamond painting videos. At least I'll be able to do at least one series, I hope, before my mother gets home, because when she gets home, I'm not going to be able to do those diamond painting videos. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on Fridays all the time now that it's tax season. So the schedule is, as we saw last week, what happened. I had to unfortunately work because, I'm not required to work. I didn't feel comfortable. Exactly. It's like, oh, it means I don't have to come in on days that I'm not scheduled to work. But sometimes, you get behind in work, and nobody likes to admit that they get behind in work because sometimes you have other work that comes in and it stops you from, doing the other work. Like it's not your scheduled day to come in, but sometimes you have to come in on an off scheduled day just to catch up on things that you may have not. If that makes any sense to you. Blueberry. It's a day you're not scheduled to come in because there you go. Does that help? And the sign of a nice juicy marker is what, everybody? As Anne always says, what is the sign of a nice juicy marker? Well, Sheila, you also have to remember these are some of the juiciest markers out there, which is Copic. But I found another brand that's a little bit more what we would call budget friendly, called Parcours, and they're very, very nice. Oh well, we can make the dove whatever color we want. I don't, I don't like doves. We can make it whatever color we want. We made it blue. I was thinking blue bird. Sorry, I was going with the color scheme. I don't know what color a dove is because I haven't seen a dove in years. I was trying to go with the color scheme. Where is my skin tone? Skin tone. Yes, blue purple. That's a huge pudge, bluebirdie. Yes, it is. Next up, this is from the Parcours set. These are really nice. They have really nice camera, really nice. They actually work. So this is a budget friendly. This is the beige, which I really. I should have gone for a lighter blue, but remember when this dries, this is going to look different, guys. The skin tone looks different once it dries. And that's a parkour marker. That's not a Copic marker. I will use all kinds of markers from all different sets. I'll finish my picture if I know I can get a better. Here's the thing, guys, though. Really, it's not a big deal to me, but I feel like I have a lot of books, and this is not a criticism on anybody. You know, you're doing things. The thing with me is now that I'm doing, now I'm also doing diamond painting. But when the first diamond painting we did was easy because it was a partial and it wasn't that bad. I think when you color somebody's work, it's really a testament to how much you like the book. You see, the Copics are really, really good at that, but they're also good markers because you can refill them, Sheila. It's not like you can just, you know, I'm going to say this. If you guys can afford Copics, get them because I think they're well worth the money. Some of the more budget friendly are really good, like the Parcous. I haven't run out of any ink yet on them, so I haven't had a chance to see if I can refill them with Copic ink yet. The Parcous, so just keep that in mind. Some budget friendly ones you can refill for Copics if you know the color match. And this is my one criticism about Copics, and it's about the nibs. The nibs go so fast that I find sometimes that the cheaper companies' nibs are better. And I'm not getting a sketch box because I opted to skip this month. But some of you know that my mother wants to go to Mexico in April, so I'm watching what I eat, what I snack on, how much money I spend on things. So now it becomes a how much money can I save for vacation? So you guys are not going to see as much. I mean, there's still stuff going to be bought, but it's not going to be. Thank you. It's not going to be like it was before, where every week I'm getting something. I mean, there's still stuff coming. I think, what do I have coming? I still have the Stackham's book coming. Yes, Emily Gerard, who was behind the Stackham's book, has a new book on Etsy, guys. So she's got a book there. I got Katrina Barbaricini's new book coming as well. That's Spirits of the Past, but I had to buy her book directly from her because I can't buy that book anymore on Etsy. So I had to email her and ask her, did she have any copies left? So I have those two books. I have 2 diamond pens coming. I have a Drogo, a French Bulldog diamond painting coming from Amazon. But only thing, because it's been delayed because the company that makes that painting is from China. So that's been delayed a little bit. Then I have a diamond painting that I ordered a while ago from Pretty Neat Creative. Right? They get lighter. See, it's not like everybody thinks it is. They do get lighter. Well, also, this paper, here's the thing, that some people have said this about paper and Copics, but this paper eats up your Copic marker. Well, and here's the thing, a lot of paper will eat up your pencils if you're not careful. See, and some people have said to me, Amazon paper is the worst thing that you can use Copics on. I mean, in my experience, sometimes I've used different pencils on Amazon paper. And the only thing that works on Amazon paper, on some of the paper, not all of them, I'm going to preface that right now, is markers. Some pencils take well. Some pencils do not take well. And I've heard that Holbeins take very well to the Amazon paper, surprisingly. But Prismas and Color Softs do not take well to the. I tried using Prismas, Polychromos. They do not, and Color Softs, they do not do well on the Amazon paper. they get in and like my pencil literally gets down to a shred. So for me personally, I prefer using markers on the Amazon paper books. Not like, let's say if I was using something like in ID and the Inky Butterfly, I prefer pencils for that book and gel pens. Doesn't mean it's any less valuable, that medium. And then there are some people like me who make the paper secondary. Paper should never be primary because you guys should always look at what's in the book. So I don't want that book because it's on Amazon paper. Doesn't mean it's any less valid because it's on Amazon paper. Some people can only afford to get their books printed on Amazon paper. See? Baby blue. For me, I think paper could be your ally or your enemy, depending on how you view things. I know there was one girl, she used to do everything with every medium, and she could make anything work. I was like, I wish I had that level of skill. Because, some people ask me, oh, why don't I use pan pastels? Why don't I use this on the channel? Number one, let's get real. Some of these supplies cost money. Number two, I may have tried them and realized that they were not for me. Does it mean it's any less valid that someone may like something different than me? No. It just means it wasn't for me personally. So when you do, you do paintings, you do any kind of work, everything is different. Some people prefer pastel. Some people love oil. Some people love water. Some people love pencils. Some people like working with markers. I like working with a little bit of everything, but I'm not a fan of pan pastels. And to me, I just find them very messy. This is a personal thing. I know some people really like working with them. I find them messy. I find that I can't blend. I can't do what Sammy and Dee Dee do with it. But does it make it any less valid? No. They do beautiful work with them. Not everybody has the same skill level with different things. And when this dries, it's going to look totally different. And did I miss anything? Hold on. So when this dries, it's going to look lighter. And that's our In Blue Angel, guys. So how many of you like this? I like this a lot more than I thought I was going to like that. And we used Copics and we used Parkus and one Cali art. I think for me personally, I always have liked Marcus, but I actually started this channel as a pencil artist. Really? I don't even know how to take screenshots, Sheila. So I will post it. I will probably post a picture of this later, guys. So it is really fun to come here and stream and do the things that I need to do, guys, because I love live streaming. But it's also been a bit of I've been busy in the morning doing making content for the rest of the week or the month, and then I was busy going out doing this, and then I had to go out doing that. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do personal things because, well, I need to work on the channel, get stuff. Don't worry, I'll post it on Facebook too when I get a chance. So I just want to wait till it dries to do the photo, because you know how it works when it gets lighter as it dries. So for me, I like also bringing forward artists who don't have the same platform. Like someone like Sheila may not have the same platform as someone like Nicholas Filbert, or there are a lot of independent illustrators out there, guys. Don't be afraid to take a chance on them, because they really work hard too, and they bring us some beautiful illustrations. Like I love the images in this. So I love you guys also. I hope you all have I like all the little roses. So I hope you all have had a good day. And this is where we're going to end the stream today. So it's a shorter stream than normal, guys, because I've had a lot of things going on in my personal life and my work life and the other things. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Bye, everybody. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, with something new and different. Bye, everybody.